People always say, what would you tell your younger self? And in some cases, it's some great things. Some cases, it's some things of what not to do. So, many times you'll hear, oh, I'll tell my younger self, girl, just keep living, doing what you do, it's going to work out. And I get that. And some will say, don't worry about the decisions you make. You're going to be all right. And I get that too. But I want to ask you, have you ever thought about what you would say to your future self? Your future self. And here on YouTube, my channel is about workforce development, career readiness, entrepreneurship, real life, real issues, and real talk. And I always say I'm making my content for my future's future. This is about my legacy. And I was just thinking about this because, yes, this is for my future's future, for my children's children, for the young people that will hopefully find my evergreen content in the far future. But this also has to be content for me, for my future. So what are you telling your future self? Are you telling your future self, girl, you're going to be remarkable. You're going to be on the stage where thousands upon thousands of people are going to come to hear you speak? Are you telling your future self that you're going to travel the world? You're going to see things that are so remarkable you will not believe that you're even there sometimes. It's going to be heaven on earth. Are you telling yourself that, love is going to continuously be abundant for you, that you're going to receive love and you're going to also give that love back? What are you telling your future self? No matter what your age is, if you're 23, 27, 33, 40, 45, 50, 55, 69, 85, 90, what are you telling your future self? And that's why journaling is so important. Yes, we journal about our day, what happened, what occurred, but also journal about the things that you want to happen. You want to start journaling about what you want to manifest. What are your goals? What are your values? And yes, I'm into goal setting and goal planning. I do that with my clients all the time. And every year you should have at least 12 goals that you accomplish. But you also have those reach goals, those goals that you won't even get to this year. Have you put them down somewhere? Have you written them down somewhere? And just think, when you do write that letter to your future self, which I encourage you to do at the very least, every 5 years. And it doesn't have to be at a milestone birthday. So if in 5 years you'll be 43, write that letter. Write that letter today and read it at 43 of what you hoped for your future self. We think about the ones that are coming behind us, and yes, but listen, in this world, in this life, there's always people behind us, in front of us, beside us, and then there's us. So I want you, this day forward, think about what you would tell your future self. Start journaling it so you don't forget what it is. And, you don't have to do anything as formal as every 5 years, write that letter or whatever. But I want you to periodically look back on your journal, the things that you're writing, the things that you're hoping for yourself, the goals that you have, the plans that you have, the life that you want to truly live, that you deserve. And see how you are. Are you on course for that? Because just think, everyone always says, what would you tell your younger self? And they always are looking at a person of 18, 21, 25 years old. What would you tell yourself at that age? Well, before you got to that age, more often than not, as a child, you had thoughts, you had dreams, you had aspirations, inspirations, motivations, things that you wanted to acquire, achieve, do in life, fun or otherwise. And then life starts to happen, and maybe those dreams don't come true. Maybe those dreams get derailed for whatever reason, whatever the situation. So when you are 21, 25, 18, 16, you can't even imagine But now, at whatever age you are, we have to continue to imagine, to dare to dream for our future self. Because dreams do come true. The only time they really don't is when you stop dreaming. So what would you tell your future self? Please leave me a comment and let's talk about it down there. And this goes for men, women, or otherwise. What would you tell your future, your tomorrow self, your 5 years from now self, your 10 years from now self? And whatever you're telling them, how are you going to take action to do that? Because you have to not just talk about it, but you have to be about it. So what actions are you taking today to ensure that what you tell your future self will come true? That's all I have for you. Remember, every day, practice so hard that when you get into play, you will always play to win. It's been my pleasure. I am Coach Sherry.